Well, I said you get a lot of racing on a hot tracks weekend, and it's wall-to-wall racing here at Anglesey. The Motogrande 600 with a packed grid, I can tell you, forming up, and all manner of 600 cc's. And there on the front row, a man who's just won a race here, Mark Dicken, number 7, on the same R6 Yamaha, took the classic superbike victory, and he's in pole position here for the Motogrande 600. And they're away off the line, the first bend, a left-hander, round they go, round the left-hander. Mark Dicken, a sluggish start from his pole position, but very quickly up into second place. The distinctive orange number 7 R6 Yamaha. So he certainly knows his way around here because he's already been on top of the podium once here this weekend. As I say, a full entry. The Motogrande class comes in 600 and 1000 cc. And it really is the hot spot of the weekend. This is the race everyone wants to win in both capacity classes. In the early stages, 55 Chris Peck has got away ahead of Mark Dicken. There he is, and Mark Dicken trying to fight back. They're side by side, but good riding by Peck from Leyland up north. A good ride by him, number 14, strongly behind Steve Bentley. And the rest of the field stringing round behind them. But already at the front, we've got a battle royal. Mark Dicken, number 7, want to capitalise, of course. He knows his way around. He's had a good result already today. But still, it's Chris Peck, number 55, ahead of him. But Dicken trying right, trying left, trying every which way to get by if he can. ZX6R then of Chris Peck, number 55. Still Mark Dicken on the R6, so 600s, all of them in this race, 600s. Tyre choice, do what you like, basically. They'll be running certainly intermediates, if not wets here. But if you want to run a slick, you can run a slick, regardless of make. Makes it very competitive because you can be more choosy, more selective with how you prepare the motorcycle. Different riders have different ideas. This is the first two now stringing away and still pushing hard Mark Dicken, but he can't find a way past Chris Peck, who's riding a very tight defensive line. Can he find a way by here? Having a look in the slipstream now, long way round, taking a bit of a sweep round and a dig. Oh yeah, now he's on the inside. Can he make it stick here? Yes, what a lovely block pass that was. So up into the lead goes Mark Dicken, number 7. Normal business is resumed at the front of this race. Mark Dicken from Chris Peck. These two now have it pretty much all of their own. Looking back for the third place man, see if we can pick him up. There it is, that's Richard Dilks on the Kawasaki, so he's third. The rest of the guys coming round, 14 dropping back there, Steve Bentley, but Dilks ahead of him, very much ahead of him. Here's your race leader, the battle at the front now being eased away slightly. 55, Chris Peck. The level of competition here, just phenomenal. These riders give it everything, and they get so much racing on a typical weekend. It's just one of the most cost-effective ways, I think, to go racing. If you're a clubman, better than a novice. If you normally do track days and you're fast, national license holder. We even get international license holders turn up at the odd hot tracks event. And the rich and famous as well come along and support these events. It's a good place to be, a good atmosphere in the paddock, everybody having a great time, fantastically well supported, and it's cost effective. Up to third place now, Mike Horbury on the 675 Triumph Triple. So he's just eased his way by. As you know, 675 it's allowed to be because it's 3 cylinders, so although this is a 600 class race, the Triumph is eligible. Now the battle going off the lead, back in front. It's Chris Peck again. So I thought he'd given up and settled for second. Not a bit of it. He can't spell that word, given up. He certainly can't spell settle for second best. Here we go then, one lap and it's all to do. On the last lap, back in front again, it's Mark Dicken. So these two having a battle royal. Mark Dicken ahead of the number 55, Chris Peck. First and second, you're looking at them. Terrific stuff. Now, has Peck got anything left? He's having a look on the inside. He's got to throw it back, chop back in on the left. No, it's still Dicken, heading for second win, number 2 rather, his second win of the weekend so far. Chris Peck shadowing him, looking for every bit of opportunity, just squeezing the power on. Third place still for Mike Horbury on the Triumph. There's your 4th place, Richard Dilk 73, so the top 4. Look over the shoulder from him. But look at this, Chris Peck is closing. Is he going to do it on the last lap? Dicken, look over the shoulder, he's right with him. Here we come, Chris Peck coming up the inside. He's getting on the brakes, slipping it through, just letting the brakes roll off, up into the, oh God, lost the front end. Too much front brake, down he goes, and within sight of the checkered flag, Chris Peck hands it on a plate to Mark Dicken. Wow, well, I was on the edge of my seat for that one, hope you were too. Mike Horbury inherited second from Richard Dilks in third. Steve Bentley, Cornforth and Andrew Lund completes the top 6. They've all got to play a bit of catch-up though, because as you can see, lots of different names at the top of the standings.